Hey Alpha fam, welcome back to another episode of Alpha Commission. Today on Alpha Commission, of course, we're going to go over those pullbacks on the altcoins and BTC chart. Guys, of course, we were looking for that massive breakout in the last episode here at Alpha Commission, where I was suggesting that ETH was going to break out of its wedge finally, which Sol and Bitcoin had already done a while ago. And I was targeting at least that bull zone of 3,300, and then probably the weekly volatility pivot around 3,500. And if things just got a little crazy, then we did have this kind of rising wedge apex over here, which we could retest somewhere around 3,700. And if we just jump over to the ETH chart, you can see boom, a boom, a boom. Guys, we hit all of those targets. In fact, we pushed all the way up to 3,900 just on this kind of wick basis. And then we're getting this pullback on the ETH ETF news. Of course, I didn't know that the ETH ETF would be approved. We were just trading on the technicals, and so that's the power of technical analysis. If you'd like to learn these methods, feel free to join us at the Discord in the link in the description below. Guys, let's go ahead and jump over to Solana. Solana, you can see that we did get that push and that breakout prior to ETH. I was suggesting that we're likely to just have continuation here after a massive push off of this rising wedge. This inverted head and shoulders. We were likely, of course, to get some consolidation before the next wave up. We still generally have a target of that $200 area. And if I do just update you on some alpha momentum pools there, right? How the momentum is looking on Solana? Well, it's looking pretty good. Our big alpha energy doesn't get taken away unless we're under 155. We've got a 3-day chart closing today, and that volatility pivot is down at 140. So even if we dipped all the way down to 140, this thing is still looking good. It's just going to be some type of a bullish retest of this chart, and then I would expect us to continue on our way. Now, could we actually come down here and put the fear of God in everyone and just retest that bear zone, maybe that 200 daily EMA, and just to shake out the market? Yeah, of course, this is our range, right? And so in our range, of course, we can explore the full range, but I'm just letting you know we're in good shape, and definitely we're in good shape as long as we're above 177, which is our bull zone and also our hold momentum level. So if you want this thing to just continue, right, you're going to be looking for us to cross 177, and that'll be pretty much validated in my mind if we cross 180, because my bias will be just strongly to the upside. Underneath 171, I would say that we are kind of just dithering in our momentum there, and we're probably just retesting the strength of the move, okay? And so that's what's going on for Sol. If we do take a look at this just on a 12-hour basis here with our harmonics, you can see that we did have that bullish harmonic that did carry us over here, and that 5-day hidden bullish divergence that I was suggesting could take us back up to our highs. But now we're putting in a bearish harmonics. Usually I don't show harmonics on this show, but I thought it might be an interesting integration. If you like that, please leave a comment and just let me know that you like to see the harmonics in here. So we've got a Gartley. Where could we have some targets here? Where maybe this a bullish order block somewhere around 160. We do have some stuff going on around the 382 here, right at 143. And then again, if we just wanted to explore our lows, we could actually come down to 120. My point here is that we have support below us. Okay, this is pretty good support at 160-ish area and also at the 125 area. So again, this is just our range. We're pushing up. I do expect continuation. This is an 886 rejection up here. Pretty common stuff. That's just where people want to take some profit. And if we jump over to Bitcoin, you can see that Bitcoin is essentially doing the same thing. Okay, so here we had a lot of bearish order blocks over our head. We put in this bearish bat here, and of course we're just getting some type of retrace off of that huge move that we got to the upside. Currently, we're getting a little bit of a bounce at the 618 golden pocket, right off of this bullish order block, and we've got bullish order block below us in our range, and so all of this is just good support. If we are going to continue, right, we can go ahead and take a look at our momentum on the Bitcoin chart. And pardon me, let me just sort this out. There we go. And of course, this is our updated pool for Bitcoin. Of course, I do have to readjust the momentum pools every time we have a shift in momentum. And so what I can see is that as long as we're above 69,110 on Bitcoin, that everything looks just great. Currently, we're underneath there. That becomes validated if we push above 70,200, 70,500. We'll be just securing that bull zone, and I would expect just an epic continuation, right? Maybe even into those upper 70s, low 80s area for that first move. Of course, that is the measured move off of that massive falling wedge that we've been having. And, if we're just consolidating on that breakout, because, hey, guys, a move from 56K all the way up to 72K is nothing to sneeze at. That is a huge move for Bitcoin. And so a little consolidation as we just get the breakout retest, right, of this falling wedge. There's no problem with that. Our strength of the move still is there at 63,825. We are still going to have that big alpha energy. And of course, anything above our 3-day volatility pivot here. Again, the 3-day closes today above 60,715. We're just looking like we're in good shape. That's just in this kind of fog of war area, shaking out the weak hands. And the bear zone doesn't even begin until 57,535. Could we retest our lows before making that just parabolic move? Absolutely. Okay, don't put it past the market makers to shake out this market, but I'm letting you know we're in good shape and we have our range. We hit the top of our range. People are taking profit. That's pretty natural. Again, we go over to the harmonics chart and you can see that was that 886 rejection. That's just where people want to take some profit, right? They bought low, they sell high, they're putting money in their pockets like good little traders. That's what you should be doing too. And then you just find a value area to enter on. Of course, that could be this 61,000. It could be even right here, right at 66,000. We've just got some areas between 62 to 63 that look pretty interesting. And if we do come back to our lows, even that, that kind of 57, 58 area is a good deal if we get down there, because probably we're just going to return to the top of our channel, if not break out. And again, if I go back to the momentum chart, you can see, oftentimes when we try to break into that bull zone, we get rejected on the first try. Okay, just the bears, the bears fight back, and then on the second try is often when we just see that just epic breakthrough, or we are going to lose this kind of middle zone. We're going to lose our big alpha energy, and the bears are going to seize control. So you'll get a good idea around that kind of a 63, 64 $1,000 area. Are we falling back into this wedge, or are the bulls, they just needed to take a breather after that push, and then we're going to go from there. Guys, that's your alpha for the day. Stay safe and happy trading.